ZABoxingNation breaks down. We've got breaking news and major fight updates coming your way. Tyson the Gypsy King Fury is teasing yet another ring return. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford has taken a wild promotional turn. And we've got 4 upcoming fights that every fight fan needs to mark their calendar for. Let's break it all down. Let's start with Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Once again, he's hinting at a comeback, posting fresh training clips with Sugar Hill Stewart. We know Tyson Fury has been on and off about retirement, but there's something different about this round of teasing. He also had a business meeting with his father, John Fury, and you already know that when those two link up behind closed doors, something is brewing. Tyson Fury still has unfinished business. He lost his undefeated record to Alexander Usyk. The question is he chasing redemption, or is this about legacy and one final payday? And if we're talking about Tyson Fury, we have to talk Anthony Joshua. The fans want to see it. The UK wants to see it. But Anthony Joshua just had elbow surgery. Recovery is going well, but he's unlikely to be able to fight before October. If Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua fight happens, it'll be towards the end of this year, assuming AJ's healthy and ready to go. But let's be real. If this fight gets made for Wembley Stadium, it's going to shut the sport down, one of the biggest British fights in boxing history. Now let's shift the focus to the most anticipated pound-for-pound fight of the year. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford. Originally, UFC President Dana White was expected to be involved in the promotion for this fight, but that's no longer the case. The Saudis, in specific, Shayla under the Riyadh season banner, has taken full control of this event. This is huge because it means more funding, a global audience, and top-tier production up until the fight. But it also means delays, and that leads us to our next update. The fight now is officially set for September 13th. The venue hasn't been confirmed yet, but Riyadh is expected. This move gives Terrence Bud Crawford more time to adjust to 168 pounds. Let's not forget, he's jumping up 2 weight classes, and that's bold even for Terrence Bud Crawford, who's pound for pound one of the best fighters on the planet. On the other side, Canelo Alvarez has been at 168 for a few years, so he's really the king there. If Terrence Bud Crawford wins this fight, it will be one of the greatest pound for pound achievements of all time. If Canelo Alvarez wins, he silences all the doubters and solidifies his name in the book of the Hall of Fame. Now let's talk about the 4 fights coming up that every boxing fan should have their calendar circled on. This is a welterweight matchup with major implications. We have Josh Taylor versus Ikao Isuman. Taylor is looking to bounce back after his tough loss to Teofimo Lopez, while Isuman is a live underdog with a very rugged and a pressure-heavy style. If Taylor wants to stay in the mix, this is a must-win fight for Josh Taylor. Next up, we have Caleb Sweet Hands Plant versus Jose Armando Resendez. Caleb Sweet Hands Plant is a slick technician who's faced the very best of the best between Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. Resendez is tough, aggressive, and he's dangerous. This is a crossroads fight. Either Plant proves he's still elite, or Resendez gets the breakout win of his career. Now, June 7th, we have Fabio Wardley, and I know Jarrell Miller pulled out, so we're still waiting to see who's going to be, his replacement. But, Fabio Wardley is a tremendous fighter, and anybody he fights, we know it's going to be fireworks. And then next up, we have June 8th, Junto Nakatani versus Nishida. For the purists out there, this is the one. Nakatani is one of Japan's most exciting fighters. Fast hands, great movement, killer instinct, and he's just a complete fighter. Nishida is technically sound and undefeated. This could be a fight of the year sleeper at bantamweight. That's it for today. Tyson Fury, Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Bud Crawford, Anthony Joshua, and a stacked summer of fights. Boxing is alive and thriving again. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Do you believe Fury is serious this time? And will Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford actually happen on September 13th? And which of these upcoming fights are you most hyped for? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you haven't already. This is ZABoxingNation, where champions get analyzed and legends are made. And if you're new here, keep your hands up, and I'll catch you in the next one.